Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Justin Sarachik, editor-in-chief of Rapzilla.com, and I'm here in Fenix Studios in Staten Island, New York, and I'm going to give you the news today. So here we go. Let's run through it. The biggest story of the day is Danielle A Pitch, a singer, has been signed to RMG. Doc Watson and Derek Minor are loading up the roster with a ton of talent, and they're going more than just rappers. You might know Danielle from some of the songs that she's recorded with What Up RG, with No Big Deal, Aaron Dews, Noah Schatz. So the name is definitely familiar to you, and now you get to see where she's gonna go with a label behind her, which is amazing. She dropped her first song today, or her debut song with RMG today, Silly Girl. Go check it out on Rapzilla right now. This coming off the heels of the other big news from a few weeks ago when Juan signed to Reach Records. Yes, Juan, the worker and employee for Reach Records, the former intern of Rapzilla and also this year's Rapzilla freshman. She's now an artist on the main label with Lecrae, Andy Mineo, KB, Tadashi, Tripoli, 1K Few, Gavi, and What Up RG, and now Juan. It was an amazing thing. They called her up on the tour in Orlando, and they all laid hands on her, they prayed for her, they welcomed her, and they made the announcement. I had the privilege of interviewing her a few days before the news broke, and she basically explained how it all came about, how she was surprised. She was called in for a meeting for a new artist, and that new artist was her. So check out that article, and I mean, that's 2 wins for women. So 2019, the year of the women. No CHH sexism here. We gotta keep it going. In other news about a Rapzilla freshman from this year, MacLeish Oh. You may have heard the name MacLeish Oh, closely associated with Gavi. They toured together. He was prominently featured on his album a lot with his buddies Romar, Jesse, and T-Ross the Giant. Well, I had a chat with MacLeish Oh, and this guy is wise beyond his years. He's only 25 years old, and yet he's got so much perspective that a lot of artists could learn from. I broke down the interview into 2 parts. One part talks about his grind and how he went from Liberty University on a scholarship to kind of owning the market in Virginia for a year just by playing free shows. Eventually getting noticed by Gavi and performing for him or with him at a show with B.O.B. And the opportunities just kept arising, and they got together and they worked, and now they won't stop working. And the other article is a little bit of a sad article. It talks about how his upbringing and his culture and tragedy and a death to a close friend, it kind of just brought it all together for him and made him tunnel in and say, music is what I'm doing, and I can't let these things hold me back. So check out those 2 articles by MacLeish Oh. They're on the homepage. Amazing reads. Stay tuned for more from him. In other news, it seems like Lecrae has something up his sleeve. We haven't heard any new music from him since Let the Trap Say Amen with Zaytoven. Well, it seems like he's in #album mode now. Listen to this latest tweet. I'm in the best emotional and spiritual shape of my life after being in the worst emotional and spiritual shape I've ever been in. I got a lot to say. #album mode. Lecrae's got a lot to say. That means he's about to drop a classic record. So stay tuned for Lecrae. We're going to keep an eye on it. The second we hear anything, we're going to let you know. Check that out on the website as well. Earlier in the week, we continued our series of dope Christian brands that you need to check out. These are the freshest clothes that we could find, representing God and representing the people well. You're looking for some fresh drip, you're looking for some new threads, these are the places that you need to check out. Maybe I could sample some t-shirts if you guys are paying attention, get some new hats, which, by the way, shout out to Die Daily for the hat. I love to showcase more of CHH and these clothing brands on this show, so you know where to hit us up. Remember to check out all of Rapzilla's playlists every week on Spotify, Pandora, and Apple Music. We have a slew of playlists everywhere from working out, from New Release Friday, and then from the top hits. Just go in your Spotify, your Pandora, your Apple Music, and type in Rapzilla, and we'll be up. And that's it. This is Justin Sarachik, editor-in-chief of Rapzilla.com. Thank you, Fenix Studios, and keep it locked here for more news next week. Peace.